What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
Yeah, man, what's shaking, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers. Shout out to everybody out there rocking with the channel.
As always, make sure you like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff, man. If you're an artist and you got a song you want us to review or react to, man, make sure you check out the link in the description. We can definitely get you hooked up on that. Or we can place you in front of one of our up-and-coming videos. We do about 60 seconds of your song. Either way, information's down below. All right, man, J. Cole, man, what we got? What we got, man? What we got?
Yeah, we know. I'm happy that some of y'all are getting it now. You know what I mean? We got a lot of people in our DMs after we put out the J. Cole Diss 2, song that we just did, man. And
Track 2, Diss 2.
Track 2, Diss 2. And a lot of y'all were in our DMs like, yo, at this point, just get to it when you can. That's where you guys are at right now. Fuck it. If you heard it, you heard it. Just get to it and just give us something. So thank you guys. I think you guys have been primed.
Thanks for your understanding.
Yeah, now you understand what's going on. So now that we can, I feel like now you guys get, and we might take a little bit of time, but we'll get to it, and when we have some time. So this is where we're at now. We heard the rumblings of what's some of the stuff going on in this mixtape. I heard, which one did I hear? I think was I forgot which one. I think it was the Victory Beat one. Is this the Victory Beat? Okay, this one. Bronx Zoo is the Victory Beat. I heard this one. So, but I haven't heard the other ones. Just full disclosure. But I did hear the Victory one. So we'll see what he does on this, man. I'm hearing a lot of things. Let's just talk.
We got the fall off about to drop next weekend.
We got the fall off coming, so he's prepping everybody with the mixtape.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But as far as the mixtape is concerned, there's been some rumblings about what he's been talking about.
Yeah, okay.
We'll talk about it as we get through the song. So let's get to it, man. J. Cole, Bronx Zoo Freestyle.
Yeah. DJ Clue, to the storm. We gonna set this shit off.
This is me right here. This is my era. You know what I'm saying? DJ Clue and Funk Flex, DJ Juice, Green Lantern,
all that.
All those old school mixtape. What I think about DJ Clue and all of those DJs, man, do you get busy? This was your breeding ground.
Yeah, that's true.
Does he get busy though? You know what I'm saying? I remember when Joe Budden and them was doing their thing, right? You know what I mean? Triangle Offense and all that, and Fab had mixtapes and G Unit, and then later on Wayne comes. So just taking me back, man. Let's keep it going. Huh?
You know how we do things. Word.
In the Ferrari, a lamb truck, switching wide lanes. Top down, screaming out them niggas all lame. Came up from the mud puddles, then it all changed. Living
ain't a thing reference there, right?
Yeah.
But he switched it up, right?
Yeah, these niggas all lame. That's cool though, because Jermaine Dupri had that song "Money Ain't a Thing," right?
Jay-Z had that song, and I guess it was both their songs.
Yeah, that's true.
It was on Jermaine Dupri and Jay-Z.
Yeah, it was. It was
on Volume 2.
You're right. You're right.
But Money Ain't a Thing with Jay-Z and Jermaine Dupri.
Yeah, I don't want to discount Jay, man. But one thing that was the prominent feeling of that song is, are you getting money? Right? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's all that song was talking about. Braggadocious, are you getting money? And I like how he flipped it. I'm in that too. I'm in the Ferrari truck, you know what I'm saying? Lambo truck or whatever, switching wide lanes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But we screaming out, y'all all fucking lame. You can only do that when you're getting money though. You can't do that when you're broke. Let's continue.
In the Ferrari, a lamb truck, switching wide lanes. Top down, screaming out them niggas all lame. Came up from the mud puddles, then it all changed. Living ghetto fab like my brother named Paul Kane. Somewhere along the way, I hate to say we lost shame. Grown men peddling gossip of all things. I remember when it was rapping, a ball playing. Now the bread and butter is yapping and parlaying.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I don't even think we need to break that down. What happened to shame? You know what I'm saying? No one has any shame.
Yep.
I was the other day I was just kind of on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call this shit, man, and I was just like, I look at the things that people put on these platforms, and I'm like, yo, when I'm by myself and I am secluded and nobody's around me, you know what I'm saying? I feel lame still, even thinking certain things, let alone getting into an account and typing shit and gossiping and just to get whatever you're trying to get out of it, just to get views, get a little $2 from your blue check or whatever you're trying to do. So I think that's what he's referencing here, man. It's just like these dudes just have no shame, and it's not just that. It's turning the camera on and saying the craziest, wildest shit just for views and acting like a complete donkey. You know what I'm saying? It is unbelievable what the game has turned into.
I remember when it was rapping and ball playing. You know what I'm saying? That's what we did for fun. You know what I'm saying? Now what's fun is to get online and gossip. You know what I'm saying? The internet trolls and shit like that. Yeah, I feel them on that. I feel them on that.
Say we lost shame, grown men peddling gossip of all things. I remember when it was rapping and ball playing. Now the bread and butter is yapping and parlaying. Aw man, your name's a big conversation. Max deals for Luka Doncic, lobbing and hating. Though nowadays you can make a grip commentating if you master two skills, either dick riding or hating. Just look around, the hating and the dick riding is blatant.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
Yep.
Woo! So yeah, man, let's talk about the commentating, right? You can make a grip commentating, it is all. But
I mean, we are commentators.
Yeah, I get it. But let me get to it. Let me get to it. But if you master two skills, either dick riding or hating. So either you say, oh yeah, you know, Eminem is the shit, and say no wrong about Eminem, and you build a whole channel around. I thought that beef was a very good example of what we're talking about. Now, dick riding and hating has been going on for centuries. However, I just think since that's fresh in everybody's mind still, even though that was, 2 years ago now, right? Yeah. I think that's just a good analogy of dick riding and hating. That's, that's my breakdown for that.
But you know, right? Well said, sir. Look, man, there's an agenda on all sides, it feels like. Everybody has an agenda. Regardless of, we can use the battle on both sides. There's just an agenda. I have to have a side. Yep. And when I was growing up, man, if you went too hard for a rapper, there was immediate consequences for you. You will be laughed at. You will be clowned. You could not like anybody too much. Even if in your heart you wanted a dick ride, you got spanked. Like, what? Like, damn, you know his shoe size? You know a little bit too much about the dude. You got clowned.
Women do that.
Yeah, that was extremely, not, shout out to the ladies, but you know what I'm saying? But it was very weak. It was very pathetic to like a rapper too much. You fuck with him like, yeah, he get busy, he's nice. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. But if he was a little bit too passionate, there was immediate, consequences, right? There was discipline. But when you're in anonymity and you're not in front of people and you're not in a crowd of real dudes that'll check you for being a cornball, shit just runs rampant. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I'm taking it. Like, it just runs rampant. You're not getting checked.
It's true.
You're not getting embarrassed. You're not getting clowned and roasted for being a little groupie. So anyways,
but you shouldn't even want to do it.
You shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? But they not around. They're not around real dudes. They're in secluded, isolated basements and fucking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's so true. That's just true though.
You're not.
They have the cover and the shield of the internet.
Right.
Basically, is what
they do.
Saying.
They have the shield of the internet, and on top of that, we're not even hearing from the dudes that was really outside. We're hearing from, and I love this because Elon recently made it so that you can see where people are from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can see
on Twitter,
on X, whatever. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's cool to say, whatever. So now we seeing dudes from fucking Kathmandu, you know what I'm saying, trying to talk hip hop and trying to talk, in the 90s and this person's trash, like, dog. It's people are clearly clowning them now, right? They're saying, dog, well, I don't know what you could never say anything about hip hop. You from fucking Kathmandu and Yugoslavia. Get the fuck out of here, man. What are you talking about? So I love that Elon.
Nothing's wrong with those points.
No, when it comes to hip hop, but just be a fan. Just be a fan. But you can't, if you're not of it, you can't talk about what's going on out here. You're not from it. That'd be like me going to Japan and trying to tell them, you know what I'm saying? Nah, you got to make sushi like this. Get the fuck out of here. Or you're
here telling them how to do it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Or me, I'm going to Japan. I'm not from Japan. I go to Japan, or I'm here from the comfort of my own home. Yeah. I'm trying to tell Japanese people how to make sushi.
Right.
You know how crazy? I would get, they would execute me if I tried to do some shit like that. Anyway. So I'm really feeling what Cole is saying somewhere along the way. And then there's people that I love and respect that over the last 2 years from that incident, we'll call it, have completely blown my mind. Like in terms of having some weird hate fetish to get off their chest and just on some jealousy weirdo shit that I just can't believe what I've seen from people that I actually fuck with. So that's the other piece of it as well. So yeah, let's keep it going though.
Luka Doncic, lobbing and hating. Though nowadays you can make a grip commentating if you master two skills, either dick riding or hating. Just look around, the hating and the dick riding is blatant. Tell mama your ticket to finally live out of her basement is found in one magical word, and it's engagement. And nothing brings that like drama. You might wanna. Personally, I don't don't write comments, I write commas. Withdrawals from pictures to pin draws to fall off. They wanna know if this is the end all, be all to this rap game. He's trained in CPR. I'm a whole new breed for those that wonder who he think he is. That thunder at night to wake up their sleepy heads. Just when you thought that your boy was completely dead, boom, walked out that tomb like Matthew said that Jesus did, with the whole game on his shoulders, not even straining to hold it. I can spin around my fingers and bowl it. When I write, it's like I'm guided by the angels. I notice it's like the ghost of Christopher Wallace and came in and wrote it. First name Jermaine and it's goated. Never once has fame been a motive. Far from it. Respect first. Next up, my net worth. The best verse belongs to the nigga that should live in a Bronx Zoo. I stomped through on some King Kong shit. Long ding dong shit. Pause. I rinsed off the sauce. Y'all got lost in all this false floss and dog. It's exhausting, right? I hate these rapping like I'm Charleston White. Give all the writers to all.
I hate these rappers like I'm Charleston White, huh?
I hate these fucking rappers.
Yeah.
Charleston White is crazy.
He's a wild boy, man. He was a very controversial dude.
Damn.
But yeah, he is known for being very critical of rappers and them poisoning. He has a very raw way of going about ridiculing these guys, you know, for the content that they put out and the images that they portray to the youth. But that is his goal. His goal is to try to make that shit look uncool and ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The street shit and all that other stuff. So he hates rappers.
I'm going to go back to when he was talking about hating and dick riding, you know what I'm saying? Master those two skills. He said, just look around. The hating and the dick riding is blatant. He said, tell mama to get your ticket to finally live out of her basement. Was found in one magical word, and it's engagement. That is so true, man, because you look at the world and where we've been and where we're going, man. It's all about like streams and you know, if you can build an online presence. And what easier way to build an online presence is with like some drama, right?
It's tried and true, man.
It's just, you know, build up the drama and master that. Master, you know, either just going with the trend, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, dick riding, you know what I'm saying? Or just hate on somebody. Just hate on somebody, and it's controversial. It's polarizing. It's, you know, all of that is engagement. Whether it's good engagement, where it's positive or negative, it's still engagement. You know what I'm saying? And you can really get out of here if you master those two skills, which is sad, is what he's saying. I think. You know what I mean? And I thought he summed that up and ended that scheme beautifully.
Yep. Let's keep it going.
Lost and dog, it's exhausting, right? I hate these rapping like I'm Charleston White. Give all the writers to authors. It's hard to write as hard as the God does. Y'all toddlers to me. Stop bothering me. Young Simba. Some niggas threw some hate my way, but only thing that they should say is Cole, you like a father to me. The top ain't really what I thought it would be. And so I jumped off it, landed back at the bottom, and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded as much. Just to climb past them again and tell them all to keep up. I love it. Truly, I'm eight.
So that's an interesting line, right? The top ain't what I thought it would be. Right, and then he said, so I jumped off, landed back at the bottom, and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded as much, just to climb past him again and tell him to keep up. Well, he's definitely not at the bottom, but I understand where he's going with that, right? Because, you know, J. Cole had the apology, and as a result of the apology, I think people are now looking at him and saying, well, you can't say you're the best, and he's out of the big three, you know. So he sort of feels like at this point that he's sort of this young. It's like I'm back on my grind. People are doubting me. People are looking at me like I'm not one of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear the hunger in how he's rapping. You know what I'm saying? Just the technical aspect of this is crazy. He's saying some shit, but this is technically like a hunger filled, like just straight up a bombardment, you know what I'm saying, of skill here. So, yeah.
Let me ask you this, man, and I don't want to start up some shit, but fuck it, I got to ask, dude.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think J. Cole's out of the big three?
The idea of this whole big three is simply this. There were three rappers since maybe we'll say in the 2010s that had a combination of skill, great bodies of work, had a certain level of popularity, had a certain level of impact musically that dominated their era. That's what that means. That has been cemented. There's nothing that can be done about that. There is no going back and rewriting history and erasing what he's done. You know what I'm saying? Now, if people want to say from here on out, okay, whatever. We'll see who emerges, but he will forever be cemented as one of the greatest rappers of all time, but essentially, especially of his era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There is no out of the big three. When I think J. Cole wants him, Drake, and Drake, Kendrick all want validation from the so-called culture. They want that stamp from their peers. They have a lot of they've said it in their music. There's certain rappers they look up to. There's a lot of rappers in front of the scenes. I can only imagine what's happening behind the scenes who did not like that apology or the way he handled that, right? So I
Yep.
feel like, he sees what the fans are saying and all this other stuff. He sees the general, not everybody, but that general feeling is like, yeah, that was some whack shit. That was corny or whatever that he did. So he feels like he has something to prove, and I think he's convincing himself. Like, I'm you know what? I'm not in the big three now. You know what I'm saying? So now let me show you, skill-wise, that I'm one of them dudes regardless. You can't stop what I'm doing. You can't stop this because the skill is undeniable.
I jumped off it, landed back at the bottom, and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded as much. Just to climb past them again and tell them all to keep up. I love it. Truly, I'm aging backwards. In the sandboxes, I played with trappers. The K's pop like Asian rappers. The bullets grazing afros, piercing through front doors and left holes in a baby mama's favorite bathroom. Thank God no one was home. I'm so in the zone. Might wake up at 4 in the morning, start mourning alone. Discover the snakes, pull up to your place and going alone. Creep to your room, put 4 in your dome. If your girl scream, tell the queen, bitch, lower your tone. Hey, matter of fact, go on your phone, add me on IG. I used to be top seed, apology dropped me way out of the top 3. No problem, I'm probably my best when they doubt me. Watch me, watch me, watch me.
When he said, I hate these rappers like I'm Charleston White, I feel like he's like, dude, all of the shit, kind of what George was alluding to when I asked him, does he think J. Cole fell out of the top 3? It's like, man, all of the shit that I've done, the body of work that I've done, y'all gonna try to diminish that off of one thing of me saying I'm just gonna drop out of the whole battle thing, and I apologize, I'll take that on the chin, whatever the case may be. Go ahead, Kendrick, and then y'all gonna crucify me that and just take away my whole legacy. And then he kind of went through, to me, I just think was a lyrical exercise, you know what I'm saying? K-pop like Asian rappers and blah, 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 bullets grazing your froze and all. He's just kind of just showing you like, dude, look at what I can do and what I've been doing. And then he ended it with apology dropped me way out of the top 3. No problem. I'm probably my best when they doubt me. So I feel your frustration, Cole, man, because you one of them dudes. You've always been one of them dudes to me. From a lyrical standpoint, dude, you one of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's just everybody else is trying to catch up. You know what I'm saying? I think one of the songs, he's like, they threw the bronze at me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you've ever accepted that number 3 spot. But I feel like now, post-apology, yeah, you're in the number 3 spot. So you're still top 3, bro. But in my mind, I think that order could be anybody's. You know what I'm saying?
You can make an argument, just so y'all know, you can make an argument for Kendrick being the guy. You can make an argument for Drake being the guy. You can make an argument for Cole. It depends on what you look for, what you personally like. It's all subjective. And first of all, again, that whole the top 3
what
thing.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, exactly. It's just, these dudes are clearly the leaders of the new school from our perspective, right? Yep. There's a new school post Kanye and Wayne and all that other stuff. So yeah, man. But Cole has always played into that, right? I'm the middle child, and they threw the bronze at me. And even when he said that, and I don't know what I believe I said, see, I don't like, don't do all that. You know what I mean? You are just as good, and you have made immense impact. Let the people talk. Let them say what they want to say, but know that. You know what I mean? Like, you can respect your peers and show them love, but still understand that you that dude too. You don't need to kind of. It almost came off like he was diminishing himself, or he let that get to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was my whole thing with the apology. It's just like, it's not him apologizing. It's him being led to believe that him jumping out without even thinking about the circumstances. Yeah. Him being you're J. Cole. You are the boss of your own empire. You know what I'm saying? So to me it seemed like he let people put a battery in his back and he jumped out the window. Instead of knowing, like, wait a minute, you knew Kendrick was your man or your dude before you dissed him. So I don't understand why you would allow yourself to do that. So I was disappointed in that. Apologizing, dude, there's honor in that. For real. If you do something wrong and you apologize, there's honor in that. But I just don't feel like he should have been in that situation in the first place. Why would you jump out the window without, without thinking the situation through, understanding that the stakes are extremely high and this is like a crazy moment. So I just thought he just jumped out without thinking it through. So I was disappointed in how he handled that. But the apology itself is fine. So I think this was more, you had said it, Ryan. I think this is more technical for me. And I appreciate that, man. It's an aspect of rap that I appreciate, right? But I do think that people are confusing bars with technical ability. I think that's been a pandemic, I think, post our time. You know what I'm saying? When we used to say bars growing up, bars was punchlines, entendres, you know what I'm saying, metaphors. Like that was bars. Like multi-syllable work and alliteration and all these things were tools to use for you to get bars off. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's technical. That has nothing to do with bars. Punchlines, entendres, and all that stuff are what we consider bars. I think this specifically was more so, you know, it was rapping, you know what I mean? It was very, very technical. And he had some bars in there. It's not like he didn't, but this is more technical. Clearly, he's overall as a rapper in terms of cadence, delivery, technical work, and some bars here and there, he definitely rapped well. You know what I'm saying? So he's addressing the energy in the atmosphere right now, right? He knows what he's up against with what I feel like I don't know if it's the general consensus, but I believe that what the online consensus seems to be. You know what I'm saying? People are a little down on him now. So I feel his hunger is like, nah, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show you what's up. I'm gonna remind y'all, yeah, okay, yeah, drop me an apology. Okay, cool. I'm better when they doubt me. Watch me, he said. Yep. So anyways, yeah, man, cool. We're gonna keep it going with the next joints on here, man. We'll run through them real quick. But yeah, man, that's a good start though. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan, Lost in Vegas. We out.